Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Christian. And welcome back to another video. As you know by the title, we are going to be doing a video about me. So, I was born December 20th, 2006. I'm currently 11 years old. And so, when I was a little kid. I got all these bald spots on my head, including this one. I think it's right here somewhere, or it has to be over here. But so how I got that bald spot was I don't know. It's because me and my brother were in the shower. He got the shaving thing, the razor, and he got it on me and he started shaving my hair off, literally shaving it. We were little babies. He didn't know. It was when we were 2 or something. He literally just shaved my hair off. Some places it had hair, some places it didn't, and it that's why I have all these bald spots on me and all that. And one time, when I was like when I was when I was in my mom's stomach, I was born on the wrong side of her stomach, and they had to do surgery, and there was a 60% chance I was gonna die and a 40% chance I was gonna live, and thank God I'm right here. So yeah, I'm thankful to be alive right now. So when I started growing up, my family lived all together. It was a big, huge thingy. So this is a really sad story. Back 3 years ago, my my uncle Fernando, my mom, they would do everything together. Everything. They would help each other out. If somebody needed money, they would give it to each other. They would their bond was really strong. Nothing can tear up their bond, And and then my uncle met this girl named Jackie. They're currently together too. So we're all cool. Then a year later, Jackie heard things that was fake, I guess. She was heard that my mom wanted to hit her or something like that. Then they were at a party together. It was my mom's friend's party. Everybody was there. I wasn't there. It was It was an adult party, and my aunt Jackie, she went up to my uh went up to my mom, right? And she said, I heard you're talking smack about me. My mom said I'd never say that about you. You're family. And then my aunt is about to throw a hit, right? Then my mom grabs it and starts hitting her to the ground and starts pulling her by the hair, right? My other uncle Eric, she grabs my mom, and Fernando grabs Jackie, and ever since then they never talked. And it's really sad because I really miss having him I really miss having him around. They would do like they they would do everything together, and Jackie had to ruin it. Sorry guys. Sorry guys, I just had to take that moment to breathe it in. And okay, so 2 years ago in 2016, my uncle Ruben, I didn't really get to know him that much. he had asthma. He he died because he had an asthma attack. Like like he just like passed out and he didn't want to wake up. So they like the next day they took him to the hospital and like for 2 weeks we got visiting him, but then he died. He died. He stopped breathing and then he died. Yeah. And I visited him 2 weeks ago. His grave is not that far away. It's like I would say like 10 streets down. Um, you know, like I didn't really get to know him that much, and that was my cousin Toxic Geo. That was his favorite uncle, well, his favorite brother. I mean, and he sadly died, and he has a kid named Julian that's like 2 years old, and a girlfriend named Haley. And I remember so vividly at the like thing where like we had to say our last goodbyes before we buried him at the church. Um, we would go like up to him and like say something, and then my sorry, I'm not looking at the camera too much. Then she made a speech, and like she couldn't finish it because she started crying like a lot, and it made me cry. And, yeah, my cousin couldn't stop crying. Yeah, my Fernando and Jackie were there too. And like my mom, like they're together, like Fernando and my mom, they're like they would go to parties together, but they would like never talk. Like I mean, never, not like even say hi or something. I really miss having him like around, and like yeah, and so like last week, let's get into like the more good stuff. So 2 days ago, I was at Toxic Geo's friend's party, um, and Queen Mary, you might have known her. We had beef. Um, you probably know her, and her best friend, which is Toxic Geo's girlfriend. It's Gillette too, and she slapped me because like she like I like it's not like a freaking like fight when you're throwing fists. I let her because like my cousin told me to on my eye, and she just slapped me on my, and she like don't miss my beat. So like we got that out of the way and all that stuff. We had lots of fun. That day was a lit day. So props to Toxic Geo for taking me. Um so yeah. And one of the other things is where um like so I don't know, one time my Fernando and my mom got in an argument. This is when they were like they're still like really close and all that, but they got in an argument because my mom, we were gonna go to my aunt's house, and my uncle took too long with my mom's car, and they're like screaming blah 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 all that stuff, and then Fernando started pushing my mom, and so they started pushing each other to the wall and all that, and then my uncle obviously split them up, and they're screaming all this stuff, and like Jackie's little sister, um, Jackie's little sister, me and her were crying, and because like we don't like people were screaming and all that. My brother with autism, he didn't really care because he was on his tablet. He didn't really know what was going on. So, like, yeah, there's been like a lot of fights in this family. My mom and her mom, they got in fights and all that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And one time when I was like 6 years old. Sorry, like this is like all out of order. I am like really sorry. I was like 6 years old, right? Um, I was at a park and um I got like the breath all took it out of me because I was on the swing. I was like way high up, like pretend this is the ground. I was like all the way up right here. I was swinging, and then I accidentally let go. Boom! Hit the ground, knocked all the breath out of me. I had to be rushed to the hospital, and they gave me like back my breath and all that. And because my like I didn't really have to go to the hospital, but I was with my aunt, so she thought like something was gonna be wrong with me, so she like took me to the hospital and all that. Cause I had trouble breathing, so the hospital just like put the sting on my mouth, and then I got all better like after like a couple of minutes, and like I've been through like really hard times in my life, like. I'm trying not to cry right now. I don't know, like, I don't know, like, one time I had this thing called sleep paralysis. It's like this thing where like a demon's on you, or like what people think. It's like your mind's awake and you could see stuff, but you can't move nothing because like something is pushing you down. And it was really scary for me because there were shadows on the wall. It was like all freaky, and I think it was a devil because I had little horns. And literally, I was yelling like nobody couldn't hear me. I was like literally crying like my freaking like ass off, and like it's like I was about to die because like if somebody was like pointing a gun at me and about to kill me, I felt like that. And yeah, and like the good times were like I went camping one time out in like somewhere. I live in Omaha, Nebraska. We went somewhere like an Iowa, I'm pretty sure, and we went camping there with my uncle Fernando. It's like when my mom, like they had their strong bond, whatever, and um we went camping, right. And one time I saw like this big, huge, freaking praying mantis on the wall, and I was scared to go to the bathroom because like, it was like right on the door. So I just peed behind a tree. And then like yeah, we had a good time. We roasted s'mores, told stories. It was a blast. And like my Fernando, like I don't even get to see half my family ever since um they like stopped talking to each other. And with like if I the only way I could see them is through my grandma because like my grandma go visits them, which is my mom's mom, which is Fernando's mom and all that. When they go see them, like my other cousins, so like when they got in the argument, my cousin's mom and dad, they believed their side, like Fernando's side and all that, so they don't talk no more. So the only like I see one of my cousins that I don't see a lot at my school. I see him every day at school. Um, but I don't see the other one that's big. My brother sees him though. So yeah. But like if the only way to go to their house is through my grandma, if she wants to take me, like I beg her because like I rarely get to see him like in months. So yeah. So I have 88 subscribers, I'm pretty sure. So thank you guys like so much for that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, and like really guys, thank you. Like and subscribe, and hope you enjoy. And peace.